The Gentlemen's League is an all-male mentorship program that serves students grades 3 through 12 where we focus on the whole child development. We have this hypothesis that if we want our boys of color to be successful in school and life, they have to provide them with opportunities and environments where they can feel seen, heard, and deeply known. And that is the point that we emphasize with the Gentlemen's League. We are a school-based program that lives within a school community. We think that it is imperative for our young men to have those mentors, to have those champions, those individuals that live within a school community to support them each and every day they come to school. And so that is one way that we provide that support through our mentoring program, where all of our young men are provided a mentor that's on campus that checks in on them periodically throughout the days to make sure they're staying on track, making good choices, and making sure they're living up to their best potential. There's been great work done in the community through organizations like Big Brothers Big Sisters and My Brother's Keeper that really works to provide mentoring services to young men outside of the school community. The Gentlemen's League really focuses on being a school-based mentoring program, and so we've been able to leverage some of the existing work that these amazing organizations have been completing to be able to build on that to provide a tailored curriculum to our young men, as well as providing them with a school-based framework that really supports the students while they're in class each and every day. As I've mentioned, I think that accountability piece and that ability to be able to have a champion and someone on campus to support their well-being each and every day is so important to make sure that our young men stay on track, make great choices, and ultimately lead them to the success that we know they can accomplish through our services and through the support that we provide them.
Programs like this are needed because we need students to be able to come to particular teachers or mentors that they feel comfortable with that can actually turn around their day without having these behavior infractions that cause them to miss school or miss out on any other academic process.
You might be asking why the Gentlemen's League is even needed in the first place. So as we can see from statistics, we know that our young boys of color are not doing well academically, behaviorally, or socially. And so the work that needs to be done with our boys of color is very intentional around supporting them to make sure that they are getting what they need academically. So providing them with tutoring and academic supports to ensure that they are on track, while also, again, providing them with those academic and behavior incentives so their behavior improves and we ultimately decrease the suspensions that are taking place for our boys of color. Our last learning outcome is joy. We pride ourselves on celebrating the successes of our young men and experiencing lots of laughter and fun in everything that we do. We celebrate those personal gains and personal discoveries and have fun while we're doing it. And so we know that joy is not in things, joy is in us. And so it is important for us to celebrate each other each and every day. Our boys cannot be what they cannot see. So it is imperative that we expose our young men to positive male role models each and every day who can show them the way, who can lead them through their paths, and who can support them in their well-being throughout the course of the school day. Again, we know that exposure is key. Our young men can be anything that they want to be in life, but sometimes they just need those individuals to bring those opportunities to them. And that is what we do with the Gentlemen's League. We align our young men with mentors who can bring those opportunities, who can bring that exposure, and who can ultimately bring access to the lives of our young men. Another component of the Gentlemen's League is our incentive program. We are always trying to find ways and opportunities to support our young men to make sure they understand that we see them excelling, we see them succeeding in the classroom, and we want to reward them for their great work. So we track our students' data, attendance, behavior, and academics to see what progress students have made over the course of the year. And periodically, each quarter, we make sure that we recognize our young men with tickets to Grizzlies games, with game trucks, with different gift cards, just to show our young men that we see you trying your best and we want you to keep going and keep moving forward.
The guys, they did enjoy the incentive that was given to them today, the game truck. They really had a great time. They enjoyed themselves. It was awesome seeing them interact with one another, definitely in a positive way. They were just that time away, getting out of the classroom and just being with each other and doing something that they like to do.
I started watching basketball when I was 4, and I liked it, the Cavaliers. And then when I started playing basketball, I seen I was pretty good. Then one day at school, they got a tryout. I just came to the tryouts and I made the team.
The Elementary Basketball League started in 2017 when I was a principal at Bruce Elementary School. Myself and a few of my colleagues who were principal at the time all just wanted to find something for our boys to do after school, something positive to keep them out of trouble. So we just started playing each other nonstop over the course of the season. And then other principals, other schools started hearing about what we were doing and wanted to inquire about how can they become a part of the league. And at that time it wasn't league, it was just opportunity for our players to do something after school. And so from then, we then became and we created a basketball league for our schools all across Memphis, Shelby County.
I joined the Gentlemen's League because I wanted to represent Dexter and my family. One of my favorite memories is winning the championship just now and playing with my teammates.
The Basketball League has done a phenomenal job bringing the Highland Oaks community together. The students, the teachers, the parents, we're all on one accord. We want to see the children grow, win, be better people.
My support system is my mom, my family, and my coaches.
Joining this Gentlemen's League and taking my young men and showing them the way to be a gentleman, you know, showing them how to tie ties, taking them out of the community, car washes, just doing everything that's positive within the community, taking them away from all the gangs and, you know, all the street violence that's going on here in Memphis.
Of course, Memphis is known for a lot of violence, and we're also known for basketball, so I'm trying to get the kids more involved in basketball than going out and doing all the negative stuff that gets the attention instead of the positive stuff. So when the kids are playing basketball, they're looking like, oh, I can do this and I can still get good attention for it.
Basketball League has brought our community together because you don't usually hear about rivals in elementary, but it's a way of bringing friends, communities together for one goal, and that's seeing our students strive for excellence and giving them an outlet in basketball. It has definitely curbed behavior because this is the expectation for them to be leaders on the court and off the court. They have to have good conduct in classroom, being a leader in the classroom, but being on top of their grades too, because they know if they are not successful in the classroom, then it's an opportunity they won't play on the court. So this basketball league has curbed, you know, behaviors and made all of our students strive for excellence in a positive way.
So I think this league really has grown to teach them just not only about basketball, about just being team players, about being respectable young men and young ladies, and just the discipline in themselves about you don't have to always be angry about anything, or you don't have to react. Always think before you do anything.
One of the core values that I've definitely seen translate throughout the course of the season has been excellence. I feel as though the basketball teams, the players have been playing with a sense of intensity, sense of drive, where they've just been showing up each and every day to be excellent as they step on and off the court. I've also observed a sense of joy. We really want to make sure that we're bringing smiles to the faces of our young men and making sure they understand that this is exciting for them, that they are important, they are powerful, and we want them to be able to speak, let the game speak for itself. And so we're really excited that our core values that the Gentlemen's League has is being able to translate onto the basketball court.